Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Locks of the Day podcast. This is episode number 53. We are on absolute freaking fire right now. You know, we're here to bring you more premium locks for free. Last two podcasts, we are 10 and 2, up 19.55 units total. Last week, we were 5 and 1, up 10.1 units. We're just on absolute fire. And the week before, we were 5 and 1, up 9.45 units, sweeping tennis and MLB both times. So, what are we here today to do? Give you MLB, tennis, and PGA once again. So simply, let me just give you a little number for you. If you bet $50 units throughout our past two podcasts, you would have profited $977.50. Pretty crazy, right? Not too bad. But anyways, let's get right into these picks for you guys. Andy, you got the MLB three-star kid? Go give it to him.
Yes, sir. MLB's cooking right now in the month of August, 12 and 1 right now. So, eyes and ears. Listen, three-star today is going to be Boston Red Sox money line minus 145. Sox are rolling right now, tied for the best record in the month of July, winning 21 games and only losing nine. They've carried that hot streak into August, currently on a 7-game win streak. This team's fucking dialed right now. Looking to get a little sweep going with the Royals here and stay in contention in that top in the second slot right now. Try to fight for the top spot in the AL East, which was my pick going into the season that the Red Sox will take the AL East. They're only 3 games behind Toronto. So they got to keep pace with them right now because they're playing the Rockies. So basically a free sweep for them. So just they got to win tonight. But starting pitcher for tonight, for the Red Sox is Dustin May, newly acquired. He's pitched decent for the Dodgers. First couple starts of the season, he was solid, but had a couple bumpy starts. But if you do look at his like game log, it's kind of weird. Like, yeah, he played for the Dodgers, yeah, best team, best offense, blah blah blah. But he honestly didn't really get a ton of run support there. So, you look at the Red Sox right now, the bats are fucking on fire. So I think he'll run support. He's already faced the Royals too this year, got the win, but did let up 4 runs, only lasted 4 innings. Good thing is for the Sox, if that happens tonight and he gets pulled early, not worry. Bullpen is well rested. Crochet last night went 7 innings, tossed a gem. Bullpen only threw 34 pitches in the eighth and ninth. So it's kind of simple. Red Sox are just hot right now. In that 7-game win streak, they're out hitting their opponents 70 to 56 and outscoring their opponents 50 to 18. So that means they're clutch bats when they need it. When guys are on base, they're getting the guys in. And guess what? When they're on defense and they got runners on and they're in a jam, they get out of it. They get out of that jam. Get them out of there. And their defense has been locked down too. It's like they're turning great double plays at end games. Like they're doing the right things, and that's how you got to be if you want to make a good run in October here. So I think May's going to get the run support and the defense to back him up in his first start as a Red Sox. So lock in Red Sox a little three-star minus 145, and Zach will give you a two.
Going to be Brewers plus 150 or plus 120. They're going up against the Braves, also going for a sweep tonight. They're in the same boat as the Sox. They've been red hot. They're going for win number 70 tonight. They have Jose Quintana on the mound, who's 8-4 with a 3.5, facing Spencer Strider, who is 5-8 with a 3.7. Similar situation it does to May with Spencer Strider. He hasn't pitched bad for the Braves this year, but has absolutely zero run support coming his way. The Braves have just struggled all year, and Jose Quintana's been really solid on a really good Brewers team. And the Brewers have also just been extremely hot with the bats. 50 runs over their last 5 games. They've only given up just over 15 runs. And that team is making a push for the best team in the National League. They went out, they made some big moves during the trade deadline, got some good pitching, picked up a good bullpen piece in Shelby Miller. So, this team is going to be solid. And that's how they've looked all year. They've dominated the Braves thus far in this series. So I see them doing it again. So yeah, we're going Brewers plus 120. We're keeping it short and simple tonight.
Love it, kid. That's 3 and 2 star, of course, of MLB. I mean, we've been on absolute fire with it. So if you're not going to tell those picks, I don't really know what to tell you, but they're free. Now we're going to roll right into tennis for you. Also been hot as shit, sweeping the past two podcasts as well. Scheduled to start at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. 3-star. Carlo Canato plus 6.5 at a minus 160 versus Dusan Lajovic. Now, Carlo is number 629 in the world, while Lajovic is number 145. This match will be on clay, which both players have mainly been playing on recently. And Lajovic is a solid low to mid-tier player that is definitely far from consistent. He's had his times, like a couple of years ago, he was better than he is now, in my opinion. But, and recently he just hasn't been playing that great, going 3-4 in his last 7. And he also hasn't beaten anybody I would even consider good in over 2 months. So Buddy is not locked in. And on the other hand, Carlo is a little sleeper. He's sleeping, and he's been playing pretty well. I mean, doesn't consistently play the same level of competition as Lajovic, but he's 9-2 in his last 11. One of the losses was actually very impressive with who he played and how well he played. So if you're giving my man Carlo plus 6.5 in a best of 3 set match, now that's crazy talk. So we're going to take the young 19-year-old fella, lock in the 3-star, Carlo Kanata, plus 6.5 at a minus 160. Now for the little 2-star, scheduled to start at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. We have Alexander Zverev, minus 2.5 at a minus 145 versus Karen Khachanov. Zverev's number 3 in the world, while Khachanov is number 60 in the world. 2 beasts, I would say. Zverev is realistically a top 5 to 6 player, not a top 3 in my opinion. Like I said, rankings aren't everything. It's really top 2, and then everything else is up for debate. But yeah, top 5 to 6 player, not a top 3 in my opinion. But no debate, the better player in this matchup. While Khachanov is really a top 25 player, and when he wants to be, he can be top 15. This match will be on hard court, which they both play well on. And I will say Khachanov has actually been pretty locked in right now, as he's 13-2 in his past 15 matches, beating good players too. But I simply just don't see him getting many chances to even touch Zverev's serve the way that man's been playing all year. So it's going to be hard for Khachanov to break him. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be hard to take points away from Zverev, and you're only giving me 2.5. Like, come on. Zverev has absolutely been lights out on serve. Like I said, it's been that way for a while, so I don't expect things to change. I mean, dude's been locked all year. Like, maybe the best year of tennis I've seen Zverev play yet, hence why he's number 3 in the world right now. But yeah, this is going to be a great match. Expect a good match, but also expect Zverev to pull this one out while beating the spread. All right. So lock in a little 2-star. Alexander Zverev, minus 2.5 at a minus 145. And those are your MLB and tennis locks. Now, right into the weekend picks for PGA. Andy, I know you got a couple. Zach, I know you got one. Give it to them, fellas.
Yes, sir. So this week, it's the first round of the FedEx Cup playoffs. So top 70 golfers on the FedEx Cup point list made it to this week to the FedEx St. Jude Championship at TPC Southwind in Memphis, Tennessee. And they're fighting for a top 50 spot on that points list. And top 50 will move on to next week's BMW Championship, which is another playoff. But this week, same guy, 2 picks, a top 10 and a top 20. Give me Harry Hall. You probably haven't heard of him. Let me fill you in on a couple things. He's played in 22 events this year. He's made 19 cuts, currently on a 14 cut streak, made cut streak. 10 top 10s, 10 top 20s, 4 top 10s, most birdies per round at a 4.52, leads the PGA in strokes gained putting, first on tour in putts per round at 27.5, dog of a putter. Also has the second lowest scoring average on the season at 69, only a half a shot worse than Scottie Scheffler. This kid's 27 years old, has all the tools in the world to be great. He's not consistent off the tee, kind of like a young Scotty, but an absolute dog chipping and rolling the rock. This guy can putt lights out. Like, 27 and a half putts per round means he's one putting half the greens out there. Like, it's insane. Like, he's getting close to the pin and he's just draining everything. Averaging 4.5 birdies, that's ridiculous. Like, this guy is locked in, like absolutely dialed right now. And what he's faced, like what he's been, like he played in the PGA Championship and the Open. Those were the 2 majors he's played in. But so since the PGA Championship, that was 2 months ago, he placed 19th there. Then he placed 6th, 24th, 9th, 13th, 17th, 28th at the Open, and then last week 15th. Like this guy's fucking locked in right now. So if you give me a top 10 at a plus 450, I'll sprinkle a unit on that. Then you give me a top 20 at a plus 170, I'll toss 3 on that. So lock that in. Harry Hall, top 10 plus 450, top 20. plus 170. Lock it in, Zach. What do you got, Kip?
So for the 2-star, we got Tommy Fleetwood, top 20 finish at a minus 120. So with Tommy, if you don't know Tommy, this man is the king of collecting a paycheck every week. Doesn't want to win, just wants to get you a paycheck. So this is why we don't need a win. We just need him top 20. If you go through and look at his results from this year, you're going to see a lot of a lot of top finishes. He's only missed one cut, and that was at the U.S. Open. I mean, this guy has been on fire the whole year. He just can't win. He's got 4 top 10 finishes. He's got, I believe that's 8 top 20 finishes. The guy's just been fantastic, but just can't get the win. But like Andrew talked about this week at the FedEx at St. Jude, there's only 70 people. So 20 people, you're looking at just about, give or take, not great at math, but about 30+% making it into the top 20 there. So that's not bad. So Tommy Fleetwood's been like that all year. His previous results at FedEx, or at the St. Jude, 2020, he was 44th, but he finished 9 under. Not bad. 2023 came out tied for 3rd, shot 15 under. And then 2024, he was 6 under, but he tied for 21st. So he's come very close to the top 20, and he has placed in the top 20. And I think just at this point in the year for him, he's playing very good golf, even though he hasn't really won. He's collected a lot of money. I mean, he was almost tops on the earnings.
Never won.
No, never. And he's been tops on the earnings list almost all year. He's getting a paycheck, like I said, every week. He's done a great job. He's been a consistent golfer, just not a match. But he's always there. He's always when you need him. And honestly, minus 120, big value. That kind of tells me he's going to have a good week this week. So we're going with Tommy, minus 120, Tommy Fleetwood. Let's see what he's got for us.
Love it. Love the Fleetwood. How about Harry Hall?
Yeah.
How about Harry Hall?
How about him?
Can we get behind Harry Hall, please?
Can someone get behind Mr. Harry Hall?
Look up a picture of Harry Hall. Dude looks like
look
a
at the
fucking
cap
G.
he's got on. Like,
exactly.
Come on. The dog right there. And Tommy,
Come on.
I mean, I feel so bad for that guy. He's never won like anything, like literally anything. And he's just Mr. Second place. It's like, yeah, sick. Like $1 million every fucking week is awesome. But like, holy shit, how do you sleep?
You're there to win. I know you're there to win.
Like,
coming up short every time.
Yeah, like what the hell?
Brutal.
Crazy.
But you fellas got anything else besides Harry Hall?
No, nothing. Just Harry Hall. That's it. That's about it.
I mean, all I'm going to say is you guys got to stay locked in. We're red hot. Really nothing to say about it. MLB was, I think you probably mentioned it. MLB was 8 for 8 last night for almost 20 units.
Sure.
So we've been ripping. I mean, we've been doing Leagues Cup MLS. That's three positive days out of 4 so far. So, I mean, if you guys aren't checking them out, check them out. We're ripping. We're hot. This is the time for you guys to hop on the wagon. So,
absolutely. At LocksOTD on everything. You got Instagram, you got Threads, of course, you got YouTube. All right, guys, give us a follow. Thank you so much for tuning in. That will wrap up podcast number 53 for Locks of the Day. Get those picks in. Let's cash once again. Peace.